Hello and welcome to another episode of Dixon Wool Engines. Now in this episode we're going to have a little butchers at the 3 horsepower horizontal shaft or horizontal crank Briggs Stratton engine off of the Merry Tiller Cadet that I've been working on. It's been painstaking slow due to time constraints, but this all change will apply to any 3, 5 horsepower older model horizontal shaft Briggs engine, whether it be the major, the super major model off of the older Briggs engines. This is the Cadet, as I say. So we'll get into it and we'll have a butcher's at how we go about the oil change. Right, so prior to any oil change, I recommend running the engine so we can heat that all up. So when we do drain it, it's going to be thinner when we're draining it from the sump. Obviously in this case, we've got a non-running 3 horsepower horizontal Briggs off of the Cadet, so we're unable to do that. So obviously we've been the oil just sitting there cold and stagnant, if you like. It's going to be a bit more sludgy in its consistency, so it might be more difficult to drain. So we've got I believe it's a 10mm sump plug here. So where's my 10mm? You can see where my index finger is here. And we have cracked it. If at any point it is difficult to crack, if you have got access to a map gas bottle, that in turn, in doing that, will obviously heat the block up in the sump where the engine oil is sitting, which will obviously make it thin the engine oil out over time with that applied heat, and will make it easier to drain. So we don't want to crack it. We have cracked it, but we don't want to crack it all the way as yet. There we go. We'll get it to about there. Get yourself a drip tray, or in this case a Haribo sweet tray, which I'm partial to indulging. We've got it under our sump plug, and there she goes. Nice jet black inconsistency. It will help as well, our oil filler here, where my left hand is. If we open that a bit to help the oil sump vent, opening that will allow it to vent and for the oil to drain out slightly quicker. Smell a bit of fuel in there. You can tilt it as well, obviously. Bit of water in there as well. Now this engine dates roughly to the 70s, possibly 80s, that sort of era. So it's a bit of an old girl. Let's give that a bit of a tipple. Make sure we drain every last. Oh. Bits if we can. I'm going to hold that with my left hand. getting off a bit easier. So certainly warranted a change, obviously, based on the discoloration, and certainly smell a bit of fuel in there. Bit of blue roll. Plug it, well, we've got the sump plug out. When we come to fill, I'm not going to fill it now. It's just a case of showing how to carry out an oil change. This, obviously, we feel in our oil filler here, as we just remove the cap. This engine takes, I believe, takes a point according to the manufacturer's specs, which is in metric terms 468 mil. So when you do come to refill or replenish the oil, it's 468 mil. But obviously when you're replenishing, you want to be about just under the bottom thread of your oil filler, but 468 mil for this 3 horsepower Merry Tiller horizontal shaft engine. So there you have it, oil change on a 3 horsepower horizontal shaft Briggs Stratton engine off of Merry Tiller Cadet. If you like this little episode of Dig Small Engines, drop us a like. Any comments in the comment section. Until next one, take care. Ta-ra for now.